Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prize Picks. Today I'm dropping my 3 favorite plays in the NBA for Thursday. And guys, this is the last day of official NBA basketball we're going to have for a couple weeks now. It's about to be the All-Star break, so let's end it off with a bang. I absolutely love these 3 plays. But first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this one. If we can hit 10 likes in this video, I'm dropping my most confident play. This is usually a VIP exclusive play. I will be dropping that play in the winnable for completely free. That's if we hit 10 likes on this YouTube video. I'm dropping that play for completely free. You guys can all go ahead and join up and see it. Now, if you're not yet in the winnable, that's where I'll be dropping the free play. That's where I drop free plays almost every single day. And it is over here. The link is right up there. It's winnable.com/bam. The link is also in the description. Once you guys scroll down, you sign up for the free plan. And guys, this is not some complicated Discord server or Telegram group or anything like that. It is super easy to understand. You click subscribe to the free plan. And once I post a pick, you get texted a notification says, Bam just posted a pick. You click on that link, you'll go right over here, and it'll literally be a link to your Prize Picks or an image of my bet. It is super simple. It literally takes you 2 minutes to go ahead and copy the play that I've already deeply researched and sent out to you guys. So it's a time saver, it's a money saver. Go ahead and sign up for the winnable. Even if it is on the free plan, make sure you're in there. It's absolutely crucial. Now, let's talk about how you guys can get VIP for heavy discounts. Usually it's $175 per month, which is honestly very fair value. You guys are making way more on that in the VIP, but I'm dropping VIP for completely free to everybody who signs up on Prizepicks or on Chalkboard with code BAM. If you guys sign up on either of those apps with code BAM and text me a screenshot to this number or drop a comment down below, I will get back to you and I'll get you in the VIP for 30 days for completely free. All you got to do is get on a new app. It takes you like 5 minutes, and make sure to use promo code BAM when you guys are signing up. All of those links are in the pinned comment, so make sure you're in there. Now, let's talk about the 3 plays that we got going on today. Well, first up, if we just go over to the NBA slate, I'll show you guys the games. We got Bucks versus Thunder, Trailblazers versus Jazz, and then Mavericks versus Lakers. That Mavs-Lakers matchup, I feel like, it's hype, yeah, but it's less hype now that AD is not even on the Mavs and Luka is going to be injured for this game. So it's not as hype as it was literally a year ago when these two teams faced off. Anyways, still going to be a pretty good game. I think both these teams could put up a good fight, especially looking forward to seeing what Flag has in store for us. But let's talk about the 3 plays we got over here. Scrolling down, and I'll show you guys the first one. It's going to be Toumani Camara on the over at 13.5 points. Now, there are several good reasons to take this play. Toumani Camara is one of the more underrated scorers in all of basketball. I mean, he's hit this around half the time this season, but he's recently coming off a 30-point game against the Sixers, which is one of his best games all season. But the main reason why we're actually taking him on the over is because he's playing up against the Utah Jazz. Now, the Utah Jazz were the worst defense in all of basketball, and now they are trying to lose. They are one of the, I would say, 9 to 10 teams in the NBA who are really trying to lose, and the Jazz are doing it almost better than anybody. They are really good at losing basketball games, and they're the 30th ranked defense, which is dead last in the entire league. And when you're trying to lose basketball games, what's going to happen is points are going to come a lot easier to the team opposite you, which in this case is Toumani Camara and the Portland Trailblazers. So I absolutely love him here on the over. And if we look at how Camara has done against the Jazz in games past, well, the last 3 times he's faced off against this Jazz team, he has exploded and hitting over this line. So 15, 16, 17 points in his last 3 games individually against the Jazz. Tonight, all we need is 14 or more. Now, if you want to look at this and go, well, he actually had some poor games before, so you got to think back to what Toumani Camara was as a player. He really did come onto the scene very recently and really had that breakthrough moment really in the last year or so. So if you just take that sample size of the last year or so, April, October, and even in January, he's played up against his Jazz team, and he's clean swept them. So absolutely love this play for Camara. Take him on the over at 13.5 points. Now, moving into play number 2, we're hitting LeBron James on the under actually at 29.5 points and rebounds. Now, a lot of people aren't going to like this play because, yeah, it's more fun to watch a player like Braun on the over. It's more fun to watch almost any player on the over. But guys, we're not here to just bet what will be fun. You guys could do that on your own without watching a YouTube video. We're here to bet what actually is going to give us the best chance of winning. And in this case, LeBron James on the under makes a ton of sense. Now, I'll show you guys the stats. LeBron James has hit this under in a ton of games. 70% on the entire season. In the last 10 games, he actually hasn't hit the over once. The line is 29.5 points plus rebounds. He hasn't hit the over once. Yes, he's come close a couple times, but he's literally gone under in every single game. In the last, 20 games, he's hitting the under at a 70% rate. So super, super profitable play just on that. But everybody's going to say, well, there's a big reason for that, Bam. It's because Luka Doncic isn't playing, right? And yeah, of course, that's a huge reason. Luka Doncic takes up a ton of the Lakers' share. And if we look at the expected lineup, it's Reeves, Smart, LaRavia, LeBron, of course, and DeAndre Ayton. So notably, no Luka Doncic. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll sort this with games that LeBron has played without Luka Doncic. And we'll see. Over the entire season, there has been 5 instances where Bron has suited up and Luka has not. LeBron James has gone under this line in every single one of those games. There is simply no reason for his line to be this high. They are profiting off the public hype. And what that means is people are going to be tuning into the NBA tonight. It's the last time to watch some of your favorite teams play before we get on the All-Star break, which honestly, most of the fans don't really like, right? So what does that mean? That means that people are going to be tuning into the games. People are going to be watching, getting a couple bets in. Last couple games of the NBA for the next couple weeks. And what are they going to do? They're going to take the player they know and love, LeBron James, on the over. So what are the books going to do? They're going to bump the lineup a little higher than it should be. What are we going to do? Profit off of that bump and take the under here. The value makes sense. He's hit under the last 10 games. Even when Luka Doncic is not playing, he's still hitting the under in 5 straight games. So, absolutely love this play for LeBron James. And their defense is actually a decent defense. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not like the Utah Jazz, the worst defense in basketball. So I don't hate this play for LeBron at all. Now, moving into play number 3, it's going to be Lauri Markkanen on the over at 20 points. Now, let's just take a timeout here and look at the payout that they're giving us. I put this in on Prizepicks. They're giving me $100, pays $600. That is absolutely nuts because I'll challenge you to go ahead and put this in on FanDuel or put it on DraftKings or really any other app. Prizepicks is giving you better rates than almost all of them. Now, I'm telling you guys to be smart. Prizepicks is not always giving everybody better rates because they'd probably lose money that way. But what Prizepicks is doing is they're giving 6x payout on 3-mans. So if you are one of those players who is on Prizepicks or about to get on Prizepicks, this is my one piece of advice to you, and I can say it in 5 words or less. Take more 3-mans. It is that simple because 3-mans that pay 6x are value on Prizepicks. Now, let's hop into this play with Lauri Markkanen. We need him for 20 plus points. And this one, it looks very middle of the road. He's hit this in 5 out of his last 10 games. And in his last 2 games, he's actually been missing this, right? But there is a crucial factor when it comes to Lauri Markkanen. And that is this. If the Jazz are winning the game, right? They're winning the game by 10 points, 15 points. What's going to happen is Lauri Markkanen is going to check out of that game in the 3rd quarter and not play for the entire 4th quarter, no matter how great of a game he's having, because the Jazz are going to try their best to cop the L in that game. They don't want to win. They want to lose, right? So they can get a good draft pick next year. Now, this game against the Trailblazers, I don't expect the Jazz to be winning by quite a bit. They might actually be losing. Lauri Markkanen might actually get more minutes than he usually does, more minutes than he does against a bad team. The team that he just played, the Sacramento Kings, are a bad team. The Jazz were winning. The Jazz actually ended up winning that game. They couldn't even lose when they wanted to. The Kings were better at that, right? It's a pretty funny tank race here in the NBA. But the point is, one of these teams is trying to win. One of these teams is not trying to win. Lauri Markkanen will get more minutes than he usually does in this game because of exactly that. It's also the game before the All-Star break. If there is ever a time to just go ahead and let your players play, let them have some fun, it is literally now when you can take almost 2 whole weeks after this to go ahead and rest, recuperate, and plan for the rest of the season. So I absolutely love this play for Lauri Markkanen at 20 plus points. And guys, this is going to be our last NBA slip until we get some All-Star action. So make sure to lock this one in. Join the winnable because I'm dropping my best play in there if we get 10 likes on this video. So make sure to like the video, join the winnable, and I'll see you in there once we go 3-0.